In this demo, I'm going to go through a standard booking form entry. We'll fill in the form, make a submission, and as we go through the process, I'll point out where the form relates to Simpro. Then we'll go to Simpro and see how the booking is automatically entered into a job. Before we jump into the form demo, just going to mention that this form is suited for Simpro quotes or Simpro jobs. If you are looking for Simpro leads, there is a lead form product which has less features. We're going to go through the booking demo that's on formpiece.com. You'll see that the form has been embedded and customized to suit the Formpiece website. When you create your own forms, we will be able to assist with custom styling requests. Even though this demo is a booking form, this form can still be set up without booking functionality. It can be configured to collect submissions directly into Simpro without any schedules. I'm now going to fill in a booking form and create a new job. We'll start by entering an address. The address that we enter is validated so that you can filter the services you want to offer. This demo form is configured for Melbourne, Australia, so if I enter in a Melbourne address, you'll see services show up. If I enter in a Sydney address, you'll see a no services message. I'll go back to the Melbourne address so that we can continue on. The next step is service selection. Behind each service is a combination of cost centers, pre-builds, and service fees. When we view the booking in Simpro, I'll show you what's been set up automatically. Once you select the service, date options will appear. If I change the service, you'll notice that inspection is available on Saturdays and installations are not available on Saturdays. I'll select inspection and then select next Monday. You'll see the available times loading. This is where the booking form does a live check in Simpro for availabilities. Once the availabilities have been calculated, you'll see time windows. With time windows, you can have some flexibility with the scheduling without needing to commit to specific times. We'll select the time and then move on to contact details. The contact details that we fill in will create a customer in Simpro. Formpiece can also check for existing customers by email address. By default, these contact details can be saved as the site contact. With the location address, the address is automatically populated from the details entered from the start of the demo. Underneath the address, the site contact fields have been turned on. While this is optional, an example for turning them on are for properties that have tenants. These location details will create a site in Simpro. Depending on settings, Formpiece can also check if the site exists and then use the existing site. Job or quote details would typically be used for a booking description and maybe purchase order numbers. This information would get saved into the Simpro job. If it's helpful for your customer to upload photos for their bookings, then you can add an optional drag and drop field. Uploaded files are saved to the Simpro job attachments. Payments are optional and only apply to job forms. However, if you have a Stripe account, you can set up upfront payments to your form. Payments can be configured as upfront deposits or all upfront. Payments can also be mandatory or optional. Something to note here, you have to make sure that whatever amount you decide to charge, it has to be less or equal to the billable items. If you don't, the payment will still go through, but Formpiece will not be able to create an invoice and or apply a payment, which you'll have to manually reconcile. You can also set up legal terms and preview your booking. Once the form has been submitted, it would typically take a small moment to save to Simpro. If you have large attachments, it could take a little longer to upload the attachments. Now that the new job has been saved in Simpro, We'll jump into Simpro to see the results. We'll navigate to Jobs and you'll see that there's a new job saved into Simpro. If we jump into the job summary, we will see job description, parts and labour populated with pre-build and service fees, and the job timeline to the right will have the schedule, invoice details, and some additional notes. Then in the settings, you'll see tags and status that was configured into the form. The Attachments tab will contain the files that were uploaded on the booking form. Since the demo booking form used time windows, the schedule will have the date and time that was picked by the booking form. If we navigate to paid invoices, you'll see that there's the invoice related to the job along with the payment. Since details can change frequently in Simpro, the details entered in the booking form may be different over time. We can always go to the Formpiece dashboard and view any of the past bookings. This demo form was for creating new jobs. Depending on your subscription level, you can set up forms for new and/or existing projects. See the table on the screen for what's available. You'll see that if you want to set up forms for customers to update existing jobs or quotes, you'll need the GeoSearch plan. While it's not part of this demo, the GeoSearch plan has additional SMS and email functions for managing existing jobs or quotes. We hope that this demo has shown how you can use Formpiece to automate the Simpro admin of customer bookings. Feel free to sign up for a free account and test it out with your own Simpro build. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us and we'll assist you where we can. Thanks for watching.